politics tonight, digging beyond the headlines. And now to our interview with the guest of the day. I am now joined by the candidates of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Taraba State, retired Colonel Kefas Agbu, on the governorship race in a northeast state. Thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Thank you very much.
All right. Now, first, congratulations on your victory at the Supreme Court. But fighting all the way to the Apex Court to retain your tickets, did you expect to fight up to that extent?
Thank you very much. First and foremost, let me apologize for not being able to be with you yesterday. It was due to some circumstances beyond my control. I want to thank you for giving me another opportunity to be here today. Talking about my victory at the Apex Court, actually, as a matter of fact, I never expected any situation that will take me through litigation. Because I expected that all our other aspirants should be able to key into the victory, congratulate me, and then we'll move on to plan for the people of Taraba. But however, we thank God that the end will always justify the means, and we have the victory. So I'm much grateful to God and all the supporters we had that have been through this with us. I want to thank them. And we're happy, and we'll keep moving on to make sure that we make life better for our people.
God, how will you describe the legal battle for the tickets?
Well, it has not been easy. It's a sort of distraction. But because of the process of the primary, which we followed the process, and it was done in the proper way, I had every confidence that whichever way they'll go about it, we'll still come back to the fact that I won the primaries and the election was well conducted and it was hitch-free. So it wasn't an easy journey. It was very tough for me because that was the first time I'm experiencing that. But we thank God as a people, as a party, we are all there for ourselves, and at the end of the day, we got the victory. So we thank God for that.
So, Mr. Kefas, with just a few weeks to the governorship election, what impact will this legal verdict have on your campaign?
Thank you very much. While all this battle was on, we are engaged in consultations with the various communities, the 168 wards in Taraba State, the members of the party and stakeholders, the various local government have been doing consultations. We are not just waiting for the battle to be over, but we're engaged in that. So we have done so much before this time. So what is left for us is for me to go around the 16 local government in Taraba within a short time for the people to see me because they are eager to see me, to congratulate me physically. They are happy to see that we are all victorious. The victory is not just for me, it's for them. So they want to look at my face and tell me, well done, well done, well done. In fact, some people came up to Abuja for that purpose. So for the campaign, we've done so much. It's just for me to go around, which we're going to do that very soon.
So how has the acceptance been like?
Now I'm to judge by myself. Well, for me, I would say I'm widely accepted because of the kind of person I am, because of what I've done in the past, and also the people know that if somebody like me is in position, they will rejoice. So I think I'm widely accepted, even though I won't say 100%, because some people know me, some don't know me, some people have heard of me, some have not heard of me. Some people might not be happy that I'm coming on board. Some people are happy that I'm coming on board. So there's going to be a mixed reaction. But on the average, I have over 80% or 90% acceptance. Even some people from opposition parties and other parties, they are decamping, they are coming around because somebody like me is on board. So I think victory is sure by the grace of God.
All right, so talking about those who would not be happy or who are not happy that you're on board, it would seem that your party is divided, given the fallout of the primaries. Don't you think this would hamper your chances of retaining the state?
No, it will not at all. It doesn't have any bearing with that. What we decided to do as a party was immediately after the primaries, we tried to reach out to the other contestants, the other aspirants that lost out for me. We tried to reach out, set up a reconciliation committee, not only to them, but other members contesting for House of Representatives, House of Assembly in the state that lost out. We brought all of them together. So because some people didn't listen, they went to court, it shows that they are not happy. So at a point, definitely they will turn out to join. In fact, some of them have started coming back to join us to campaign. Some have sent messages to me that they are pledging their support for me. They are still PDP, and they will remain in PDP, and they will vote for PDP. So I'm very sure that before the election, all this will be sorted out, and then we'll get on track.
The APC governorship candidate is accusing your party leaders of being responsible for the crisis in the APC because you don't want him to be the APC candidate. Are you indeed scared of Senator Boacha?
Well, Senator Boacha is like an elder brother to me, and I was his party chairman before now. I don't think I have any issue with him, and I'm not afraid of anybody. The people are there to vote for what they want. For the allegation that there's an interference, probably he has proof, he has evidence for what he's saying. I'm not going to speak for him, but I know that it is their internal issues. And if he knows that there's an interference, that means there's a leakage. So it is their own duty and responsibility to put their house in order so that there will be no interference from PDP or any other party. So I don't know what he is talking about, but for the election, everybody is working. I am working for myself. I'm thinking of what I'm going to do for the people, not joining issue with anybody. So I don't think that should be an issue to me. I'm looking at what is ahead of me, not to be fighting or blaming, just blame games here and there. No, I don't get myself involved in that. I'm focused on what is ahead of me. It is a task that must be accomplished. So I think I'm concentrating on that.
So going by what you just said now, are there indeed interferences from the PDP?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think
well,
so. I've not seen, I've not heard.
All right, you say you do not have any issue with Senator Bwacha, but he says, or he has vowed to beat you in this coming election. Now, do you have what it takes to defeat such an experienced politician?
Well, I know I have the character, I have the leadership quality. I've spent 21 years in the military, and I've risen to the position that I am. And my profile is well known, especially in the issue of the Niger Delta. I've gotten myself involved with a lot of reconciliation, uniting the people. The issue of the Niger Delta, I'm very central in it. All the people that know about the Niger Delta, they know that I'm very, very strong in that, and we help the federal government to succeed. In my own area, I've been able to reconcile people. I've done a lot for people. So I know I have all it takes to win the election. I'm not coming for myself, I'm coming for the people, coming to give them the best, what they deserve. So before now, I used whatever resources I had to educate our people, to empower them. And I believe that whatever belongs to them that is entrusted in my care, I should be able to give it back to the people. So the records are there, and Taraba is a PDP state, and everybody knows that PDP is a responsible party, and PDP has held the state together, especially in this administration in terms of security and the rest of things. So I think for winning the election, I don't need to talk much about it. I don't believe in much propaganda, but I know that we've already, the foundations have been laid for me to win the election. So I'm not afraid of any opposition or anybody.
All right. The average APC supporter believes this is the year they will take over power in Taraba State. They believe the PDP has not done enough for the people over the years. Can you really win this election, Mr. Agbu?
Of course, I will win this election by the grace of God. For PDP not done enough for the people, this is governance. It's a continuous process. So you can't end the life of people in one day. It's a progressive thing. You keep adding value to the life of the people. So I believe that PDP have done so much. They should come out to say what we have not done, where we need to. You know, positive criticism will help. They are Taraba citizens. And if they are concerned about the welfare of the people, they should be able to come out to tell us areas that they feel that we've not done well, so that we can do it. We are here to serve people, not ourselves. So all this blame, PDP have not done well. You know, some people, if you just give them the position to, they can't even do anything. So if you feel somebody is there and you are not opportune to be there at that particular time, whatever you have for the people, voice it out so that whosoever is there will take it up and also continue with your plan or whatever you have for the state. So I believe that we're going to win the election, and I'll win by the grace of God.
Yeah, I see you're very confident of your victory. So tell us about your plans for the people of Taraba State if elected governor.
Yes, if I'm elected as the governor of Taraba, the first thing I have to do, the unity of my people is paramount. The security of Taraba is my responsibility. That is the area that I think I'm an expert in. I've done it in other places, especially in Niger Delta. So I believe I'll do it again here and even do better. And definitely the youth and women, I'm going to create opportunities for them to be able to have something to do for themselves. And in terms of education, I'll ensure that primary and secondary education is free and compulsory for the people, so that we'll start from there to be able to know those that are going to become professionals, those that can go further. You create a vocational training centers for them where they can learn various skills, and then they'll be able to work and earn something. Then Taraba is an agricultural state. We're going to make sure we explore that. And I have some plans already on ground. When we get there, I'll be able to unveil them. And I'll make sure that the best in Taraba comes out for the people. In terms of infrastructure development, this administration have started very well on that. We're going to build on that. And we'll extend it to the rural areas, to the communities where we've not been able to touch. We'll be able to reach out to them. So I believe that in the for health, we'll make sure that we also improve on that. Already, the present government have been doing much about it. And Taraba is a tourist place. We'll open up all this opportunity for people that have ideas to come in and bring all the ideas to put in so that Taraba will be a better place. But the most important thing is to ensure that the state is safe and secured to attract investors, to attract people to come in. So which is going to be my priority. I'll make sure that I achieve that, to open up the state for investors.
All right, let's stay a bit on the first two issues you've spoken about, that's security and youths and women. So I'd like you to be very specific about your plans for Taraba youths and women.
Yes. For the youth, you have to, I will sit down with them first. A lot of them are graduates. A lot of them are not graduates. I'll sit down with them, identify their needs, and to see which area they can be well placed. Because there must be that interaction. You must sit down to discuss with them. Or what is your plan in life? What do you want to become? Or what was in your mind after school, or this or that? When you ask them all those things, you're able to know the areas that you'll be able to place them. Some want to be politicians, some want to be professionals in various fields, some want to be engineers, pilots, doctors, and the rest of things like that. So when you're able to talent spot them, and then you try to know where they can fit in, then we'll be able to know where to place them. And for the women, a lot of our people here, they like trading, they like businesses, they like farming. So we'll make sure that we open out that aspect for them. We'll bring in some tractors, we'll bring in some people to train them in various areas they want to invest in, and then empower them, and then make life a bit easy for them so that they'll be able to fit in. Because some of them, you know, they have this laid-back attitude, so you need to a kind of deconstruct that from them. You need to ensure that you change their attitude. There should be attitudinal change. Then before you start putting things in their hand, so that it won't be like business like usual. There are some people in the past, I bought sewing machines for them some years ago. I didn't know that they were not interested in that. And after 1 year, those machines disappeared. I asked them, nobody could say anything. I remember about 6 years ago, I bought about 40 keke for some people, for some young people to use. And when I came back, then I was still in active military service. I mean, many years ago, sorry. So when I came back to ask them those questions, those things were not there. So I discovered that I have good intention, but I was doing it in the wrong way. So what I need to do is to engage them, get some experts, get some people that are very good in that, to look at them and then interview them, speak with them, and then look at how they can train them. Then we'll be able to separate them to various areas that they can fit in. Then we can now come in and empower them in all those areas that they're interested in. Then we'll monitor, supervise them to see that they sustain it.
But you would agree with me that most times new governors abandon the previous administration's projects. What should we expect from you if and when you're elected?
Well, what I think, it depends on the priority or situations that one will meet. Well, I don't think any project that this administration have started that I'm going to abandon them, because I've been part of the system. So the reason why you see, maybe I'm not speaking for anybody, probably they abandoned some of those because maybe they were not part of it. But at every stage, I'm aware, I know what is going on, I know what they are doing, I know the intentions. So, and there's no how I'll abandon them. I have to complete those projects because it is for the people, it is for the development of the state. So I will speak for myself. When I get there, I'll make sure that those projects, because they are for the people that are there, that are not completed, will be completed. Then we'll now move on to the next ones that we have to do. So it's a continuation. I don't think I'll abandon any project that is for the benefit of the people, because we are there for the people. So for whatever has happened in other places, or is happening.
All right.